I met Paul in 2012. He was my rock. On a Friday he normally stops and has a couple of beers, and he'd phoned me and said that he was just going into our local pub. Half an hour passed, so I phoned him again and the police officer answered. In the background I could actually hear a paramedic shouting, "Stay with me, Paul, stay with me."
So I was upstairs and I heard this thud downstairs. I found her lying at the bottom of the stairs. My nan came over to me and Mum then instantly went into a seizure. As I walked in, a doctor came up to me and said, "You need to stay strong. Your mum is very unlikely to survive."
All the doctor said was that he's suffered a fractured skull and 3 bleeds on his brain. I was going home preparing for him to be dead the next time I heard from them.
Outside my room, I could see a notice board and I just saw Headway on there.
The healthcare assistants on the ward he was moved to were so lovely, and it was them that actually told me about Headway. I went on the website, read about brain injuries and head injuries.
I called that helpline and I spoke to a guy and all I did was cry, and he was fantastic.
I noticed the helpline, so I phoned them and I just said, "I don't know what I'm phoning for." The lady that I spoke to, she was so lovely. "Don't worry, it doesn't matter what you've got to come with me, and I'm here to listen to you." She said that she could send some booklets. It's kind of a guide, and I still refer back to it now. Everything that I asked her was in this book.
Headway, they've just been absolutely amazing, and I found that there was a local support group and I made contact with them as well. Probably wouldn't be where I am now without them. And we can just chat about everything, and you know, nobody judges me there.
I was welcomed into the group. They were very supportive of me, knowing that what I had been through with Mum was extremely difficult for me. I'm living with the effects of a brain injury as well.
It cost me around £17 per day to get to the hospital and back, so the emergency fund from Headway helped me. Without that fund, I think that I would have got myself into quite a lot of debt, because I couldn't have left him in the hospital on his own.
It was just over 3 years ago that I had my brain injury, and every day there is a sign there that I have a brain injury.
I just feel like I have really been reborn, and I've had to learn the little things over again and then the bigger things over again.
It just takes me just that little bit more effort to do work, to even drive to work. You know, I get really tired. I can really mix my words.
It's been difficult to rebuild the relationship that we had, because there was times where I wasn't just the partner anymore, I was just the carer.
But yeah, as I said, luckily we have got the right support, and that is from friends, family and Headway, to how to deal with that.
You know, because nobody wants to feel like they're the only person on planet Earth going through this, you know.
You're not alone, and it's like nobody judges you. Headway is my lifeline.